Mr. Dennis, thank you so much for joining me. I heard backstage, I was talking to some other fighters about you, that you used to be a glory kickboxer.
I had a little bit of a glory kickboxing run, and right there you're going with basically the best in the world at striking on the feet. So yeah, I had a good time there, but MMA is where it's at, and I'm excited to translate that into the cage.
Do you feel equally as confident in your ground game?
Yeah, I actually really do. I train out there with ATT OKC under Coach G, Coach Giuliano. And basically where I'm at right now, I'm grappling a lot more than I'm striking, and I know my opponent thinks he has the edge as far as the grappling, but it's one of those things I'm waiting to see the look in his eyes once he feels that I'm actually like on black belt type grappling level. I just got a purple belt. I keep it that way so I can sandbag the purple belt jiu-jitsu tournaments. But there's going to be a look of fear when his game plan is to take me down, and he feels that old man strength, you know what I'm saying? Squeezing him, he's gonna freak out, and then he's gonna realize he's in a striking match. Because I mean, I could fight the same way. I could go and hug somebody up against the cage for 5 rounds, but A, I'm not attracted to guys, and then B, that's not what's gonna get you in the UFC. So you can go ahead and fight like that. That's not anything that I haven't seen before, and I'm only fighting one way. It's no defense. It's just all offense. I'm going for the knockout, no matter what it takes, because I know I can get it. He's got to prove to me that I can't knock him the fuck out. My first nickname ever in the fight game was the Future, so I already know how things are going to play out. I already know like how he is as a person. I know how he is in the cage. I know why he's that way, but it's not anything I've seen before, because no matter what, even if they're not a striker, when they go against me, they're going to turn themselves into a grappler.
How soon can we expect to see him shoot?
I say it very, very early on, probably within the first minute. He's going to feel a different level. I'm definitely the most skilled opponent that he's gone against. This is the biggest test of his career, but to me, I just came back. I've collected 3 belts already this year. The last one was against a 264-pound heavyweight. It was a kickboxing fight in small gloves, and I was 223, and I ended up breaking his ribs, and that was with my fist. And there was the same thing in that fight. He thought he was going to out-grapple me, and he felt that strength, even me being the smaller person, and he just wore himself out and led it to him getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, you mentioned old man strength. I'm going to have to agree. There's a huge age difference and there's a huge experience difference going into this fight. And you see that playing into your favor.
They're all talking about, because I'm a decade older than him, so they're like, he's young, he's got the advantage, he's young. Well, guess fucking what? I'm young and old at the same time. That shit's crazy as fuck. But there's definitely a level of experience and strength that you can only get over that time. I have it in a compressed file ready to fucking pop it in and let it work. He has to figure things out on the way, because he's 5-0, so he's still figuring things out. So I'm curious to see if he has answers for things, and I don't think he's gonna have more answers than I do.
You have more questions than he has answers, is what you're saying.
Yes, basically, I like that.
I was looking back at your Tapology, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you had an interesting period in your career from 2014 to 2017 where it looked like you were winning belts and also losing a lot. How did you transform, I guess, into this new stage? Because you're pretty hot right now.
Well, like I said, it's been around 16 years now that I've been doing this, but now it just feels like I'm 35, that I am in my prime. And honestly, like, I'm just in a point in my life, just even outside of this, that I have a lot of things in life that are driving me to do good things for my family, those around me in my community. I try to be the best sensei I can to my community and give back. And so there's a lot of things that drive me that honestly will make me do whatever it takes to win this fight. And what's been making me be successful with that is just, I'll do whatever it takes to win. My opponent's not going to want the win harder than I do, and just that mental advantage has been, I can tell my opponents, each one, they don't want it as bad as me. I can see it in their face. I can see it in their energy, because to me, it's life or death is how I feel.
Do you have any advice to younger fighters out there who are maybe just getting started or just about to start?
If you're getting frustrated because you've been at it, don't stop. Don't try to force it. You just got to wait your turn, and you got to put the time in. Just don't rush it. When it's the right time, it's the right time. And it may be next week. It may be 10 years down the road. But right now, it's my time.
All right, well, let's see your time.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you.
Thank